The Swiss and group stages of Stage 3 of the Overwatch Champions Series North America have concluded, leaving us with just 8 teams. These competitors will fight it out in a double elimination tournament to be awarded circuit points that will be crucial in deciding who will be traveling to Sweden to represent their region at Dreamhack Stockholm. Welcome to Tank Talk, where today we will be discussing the 8 teams competing in the OWCS NA Stage 3 playoffs and going over who I believe will have the best performances going forward. Citrus Nightmare, formerly known as Citrus Nation, is a team that competed in both previous stages and notably achieved a 4th place finish in Stage 2. The roster has undergone some changes since then, however, and now features Derpy and Zap on tank, Tap, Zomba, and Chronic on DPS, and Jacob and Neutral on support. Many of these players have been fixtures of competitive Overwatch for years, but they seem to have not yet found their footing in the new environment. There is still time for them to come together as a team, but as of right now, their chances of advancing far through the playoffs seem slim. Fluffy Dreamland is a new team joining NA for Stage 3 and is made up of mostly lesser-known names. The roster includes Astro on tank, Chine and Haven on DPS, and Grapes, Divinity, and Porta on support. The team earned themselves recognition having achieved a first-place finish in their group, but there are simply too many unknowns to expect big results from them moving forward. Timeless Ethereal, formerly known as Green Fortnite and the Washington Timeless even before that, is a team that has competed and achieved multiple first-place finishes in Calling All Heroes. The team includes Sawhill and Sniper on tank, Bun and X10 on DPS, and Halo and Scuffed on support. Many of these players have competed alongside each other for a long time, making them a formidable force for any team to face. They will have to prove themselves as being able to compete against the more established forces as they move forward. Team Solo Mid is competing with the former roster of Team Timeless that achieved a 2nd place finish in Stage 1 of OWCS. The players include Icy on tank, Chopper, Rocket, and King on DPS, and Renko and Lep on support. These players all have long histories of high-level play, and many have competed side by side for years. TSM could potentially be a serious dark horse contender, and everyone should keep an eye on them in the coming days. Timeless is an organization that has seen many players come and go, and their current roster is seeming like one of the strongest yet with the signing of Team Anomaly. The team features Kuffa on tank, Doomed and Vision on DPS, and Squid and Lucamino on support. Many of these players competed together on Team Luminosity and should be able to use that experience to be a convincing contender. NRG Shock, known as Students of the Game before being signed by the former Overwatch League organization, has some of the most well-liked players NA has to offer. The team features Korean players Attack and Kellen on tank, PGE, Tree, and Scissors on DPS, and Cal, Ultraviolet, and Rack Attack on support. The team has achieved middling results in the past, but some recent signings have made great additions to the roster and made them a much stronger force to be reckoned with. Nightmare is a team that impressed the world with their performance in the Esports World Cup, and since then have spent impressive amounts of time, effort, and money on assembling a super team. Featuring Infected and Clear on tank, Seeker, Zira, and Lethal on DPS, and Admiral, Z's, and CJ on support, Nightmare has shown themselves to be a team eager to prove that they are a dominant force in North America. Toronto Defiant is the clear favorite to win it all, having won both Stage 1 and Stage 2, as well as having achieved a very strong 2nd place finish at the Esports World Cup. The lineup of Someone on tank, Merit and Sugarfree on DPS, and RuPaul and Vega on support has been unstoppable in North America, with no other team coming close to defeating them. The 8 teams competing in the OWCS NA Stage 3 playoffs represent a diverse array of talent and experience. While some teams like Citrus Nightmare and Fluffy Dreamland may face an uphill battle, others such as Timeless Ethereal, Team Solo Mid, and Timeless have the potential to emerge as dark horse contenders. The ever-evolving NRG Shock and the ambitious Nightmare squad will also be looking to make their mark. However, the clear favorite going into the playoffs have to be the dominant Toronto Defiant roster. Their impressive track record of victories in the previous stages, as well as their strong showing at the Esports World Cup, makes them the team to beat. All eyes will be on the Defiant as they look to solidify their status even further as the premier Overwatch team in North America. Regardless of the eventual outcome, the OWCS NA Stage 3 playoffs promise to be an exciting and closely contested tournament that will determine which teams will represent the region at the prestigious Dreamhack Stockholm event. This was Tank Talk, and thank you for watching.